Hello, and welcome to the second video in the Big Six series, Fish. What are fish? A fish is an aquatic vertebrate with no limbs consisting of digits. Digits and limbs are parts of limbs that are attached away from the center. There are usually multiple of them. Good examples of this are fingers and toes. So basically, a fish is just an aquatic animal with a backbone and no limbs with digits. Zones of the ocean. There are 5 zones of the ocean. Each zone is at a different depth. The first zone is the sunlit zone, also known as the euphotic zone. Water absorbs light, allowing sunlight to only reach about 200 meters or 656 feet of depth in the ocean, meaning that the euphotic zone only goes so deep. The next zone is the twilight zone, ranging from 200 to 1,000 meters deep. The twilight zone is cold with dim lights, which is where bioluminescence starts to play a role. There have been a few recent studies that suggest the biomass of fish in the twilight zone are 10 times of that in the sunlight zone. But what is a biomass? Biomass is the total volume or weight of organisms in a given area. So, for example, even though the twilight zone is only 4 times deeper, the mass of fish is 10 times higher. The next zone is the midnight zone, which ranges from 1,000 to 4,000 meters deep. In most places of the midnight zone, perpetual darkness is present. In addition to the perpetual darkness, the water is only about 4 degrees Celsius, or 39 degrees Fahrenheit, and has extreme pressure. The midnight zone accounts for about 70% of the water on all planet Earth. The next zone is the abyssal zone. The abyssal zone ranges from 3,000 to 6,500 meters deep, where the seafloor is. Right now, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, if the abyssal zone consists of the seafloor, then it must be the last zone of the ocean, right? Well, wrong. The last zone is actually the hadal zone. Unlike the others, the hadal zone doesn't spread all the way across the seafloor. Unlike the others, the hadal zone is exclusive to trenches. The hadal zone extends from 6,000 to 11,000 meters deep. It's named after the Greek god Hades because he's the god of the underworld. When you put all the different parts of the hadal zone together, it comes out to about the size of Australia. Oarfish. The oarfish is a deep-sea fish. It's nicknamed the doomsday fish due to the fact that, in Taiwan, it's thought to bring earthquakes and tsunamis. Oarfish are pelagic fish, meaning that it lives near the water column in open oceans and lakes. They belong to the family Regolesidae. There are 3 species of oarfish, one of which is the giant oarfish. The giant oarfish is the longest bony fish alive, growing up to 17 meters long. Occasionally, after large storms, there are oarfish beachings due to a habit of surfacing when sick. An oarfish dorsal fin has approximately 400 dorsal rays. The first 10 to 13 dorsal rays are always longer than the rest. Oarfish has a retractable and extendable mouth. Oarfish drink plankton, crustaceans, and squid from the water column using gill rakers located in the mouth. Gill rakers guard gill filament. Catfish. Catfish get their name for their barbels that strongly resemble a cat's whiskers. Catfish are found in rivers, lakes, and tropical and subtropical coastlines in every continent except Antarctica. Though catfish live in 6 of the 7 continents, they're invasive to Europe. Catfish are poisonous. They have skin toxins in their barbs. Yet even though they're poisonous, they're not aggressive. Most people that get stung by catfish usually just accidentally make contact with them while swimming. They have 3 spines on top of their fin. Diet tip. Catfish is low in calories and packed with lean protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. It's particularly rich in heart-healthy omega-3 fats and vitamin B12. It can be a healthy addition to any meal. Now, back to the video. Tiger shark. Tiger sharks are a species of ground shark. Ground sharks are the largest order of sharks, with over 270 species. They consist of an anal fin, 2 dorsal fins, an elongated snout, a long mouth, and large variations of teeth, from small and dull to large and blade-like. Tiger sharks can grow to about 5 meters long and are most commonly found in waters in between the Tropic of Cancer and the northern Arctic Circle. These are called temperate waters. It gets its name from the dark stripes around its body, hence tiger. The tiger shark is a solitary hunter that eats crabs, shellfish, squid, small sharks, skates, rays, porpoises, turtles, marine birds such as pelicans and seagulls, and other small mammals. The tiger shark's only natural predator is the orca, and in terms of the food chain, it's only second to the great white shark and the orca. Now we're getting into the real reason I want to talk about tiger sharks. In July of 2023, there was a brutal shark attack in Egypt. The attack was performed by a tiger shark. A Russian tourist under the name of Vladimir Popov was hanging out in the water when he noticed a tiger shark. His girlfriend, who was in the water with him, was able to make it to land and survive, but Vladimir was too late. go check out another video for the actual footage because we don't have that here. Anyways, on to Shark Week. Shark Week. For anyone that doesn't already know, Shark Week is all about sharing science and shark conservation with the world. There's not much else to talk about, but get it ready, because Shark Week takes place on the week of July 21st. If you want to stay on top of Shark Week in future years, just remember it always takes place in late July to early August. Salp Fish. Right now, you're probably wondering one thing. What the heck is a salp fish? Well, I'm happy to inform you that a salp fish is a barrel-shaped planktonic tunicate. Bam! I just sparked a new question in your head. What the heck is a planktonic tunicate? Well, let's break it down a bit more. A tunicate is an aquatic invertebrate, and planktonic describes plankton, so therefore a salp fish is an invertebrate zooplankton, right? Actually, wrong. The salp fish is unique in the way that it's chordate and tunicate. Chordata is the phylum used to classify an animal with a spinal cord. And now you're probably wondering, how does a salp fish have a spinal cord? Well, though you can't see it, they actually have a dorsal nerve cord. And because salp fish are chordata, they're more closely related to humans than they are to jellyfish. It moves by contracting its gelatinous body, allowing itself to pump water through its body. This is one of, if not the most efficient example of jet propulsion in the animal kingdom. The highest concentration of population of salps is present in the Southern Ocean. How do we know that? Recently, there's been a huge decrease in krill population in the Southern Ocean, and salps eat krill. Some salps are basically hollow. Sometimes they have smaller fish swimming inside of them for protection. And finally, the blobfish. First of all, I need to clear the blobfish's name. The blobfish only looks like this because of the pressure of the water, but when they die in surface, they actually look like this. Next of all, here are some unique facts about the blobfish. 1. Blobfish are native to Oceania. 2. They purely eat crustaceans. And 3. They have no known predators but are being disrupted by human activity. #save the blobfish. Please subscribe. The symptoms of making this video were sleep deprivation, starvation, water deprivation, keratoconjunctivis sicca, and sore throat. Thank you for watching!